you with me today. I thought I would do a little, I guess like wildcard kind of video, and I wanted to show you what was on my iPad. Now, it's not really that interesting in my opinion, because I have a bunch of apps which I actually don't use on here. They're just remnants of the last update that I did, and when I got this iPad, I kind of just copied what I had on my phone over to my iPad, and I realised I had a lot of rubbish on here, and stuff which actually didn't work for the iPad, which I had to delete anyway. And I've seen like a couple of people with really fancy widgets, which are these like big things here, and I really want to like learn how to do them because they look so cool. I've downloaded some templates from like an Etsy store, but I haven't got around to figuring out how to do them. So, as you can see, I have so much on here, and like I say, most of them I don't use actually on the iPad. I just use it on my phone, but I'll just talk you through what I have and what I find helpful and so on. So down the bottom here we have these 4 icons, which are the ones I use most frequently, which are Goodnotes, Safari, Mail, and YouTube. So you've seen I use Goodnotes a lot, and it's actually like a really good place to organize my various like bits and bobs. I have my 2021 planner on here as well. I actually transitioned from paper planner organizer to a digital planner when I got this iPad, and honestly it has changed my life. I'm one of these people that are really specific about how I do things, and what I didn't like about the planner is that I made mistakes in pen, and there was no way for me to kind of correct them because they were in pen, and then I got really anxious that there was a mistake, and I couldn't go back and rub it out. And I didn't want to write in pencil because, I don't know, it doesn't seem right to me. So yeah, so I have Goodnotes here, and I use that every single day. Safari is literally just web browser. Let's see what I've been looking at. Oh, I've got data tab. I've just been looking at different things from my garden. Mail and YouTube, on this side here, we have pictures. Like the pictures that I've taken on my phone, which sync up to my iPad. This is my calendar app, and that just gives me, it's basically this up over here, and this gives me like a preview of what I need to do today. I need to book my hair appointment because today's the 12th of April, and lockdown restrictions are easing today, and hairdressers are open now, and I desperately need a haircut. These are little widgets to indicate how much unannounced FaceTime because I hate showing my face to people, because it's like, I don't know about you guys, but I need to know that you're going to be FaceTiming me so I can at least look presentable. I hate unannounced FaceTimes and I feel rude, like hanging up. So yeah, I hardly ever use that. Calendar I always use because it syncs to my phone, and that's how I keep myself organised. Clock, really important. I set my alarms on there. Photos, yep, self-explanatory. The camera, of course. I don't actually use the camera on this a lot, like at all actually. I just use my phone. Settings. I like to have it here because I change some settings a lot, and I don't know, it's just handy to have without scrolling for it. Voice memos. I actually don't use it on here. I actually use it on my phone, but it's good to have so I can just quickly get those voice memos off if I need to put them on my iPad for some reason. I don't know why. Actually, I think it's because I've been doing some Russian dialogue pronunciation while using that. And now we have Amazon. I literally spend a fortune on Amazon for props, home stuff, birthday presents, like you name it. I live on this app. Here we have my language learning apps, Duolingo, Babbel, and this cool app which I actually want to show you. This is basically the top 1,000 words in a given language. So for me it's Russian at the moment, and as you can see I'm learning the most frequent words, and I watched a YouTube video actually explaining why this is a good idea to do, and it's because if you can sort of memorize as many as you can, then listening becomes a little bit easier rather than structuring like particular sentences like my name is. You kind of pick out the core words and memorize the meaning, and of course there's like exceptions to that, and words change meanings and stuff like that, but I found it to be really, really helpful so far. I've gone up to here, so from E to Blitz. I can't pronounce that correctly yet, but you actually just click on it, and it actually, if you have your internet on, like I haven't at the moment, it'll actually speak it to you, give you an example, and you basically just go back and it will give you the option to review where it will test you and stuff, and this is all free. You can pay to upgrade, but I don't have that. Anyway, so that's really good. This is an app which I'm actually going to delete because it was really like, it basically is the same as Memorize. It's flashcards, but I didn't find it very helpful. This is Translate, Google Translate, and it helps me to understand what I'm learning by typing it in and like having it speak to me. And Say Hi is another cool one. It can actually listen to you. I've got it on keyboard now, but you can actually set it to a microphone and it can actually hear what is being said and translate it for you into your chosen language. So if you're out and about, that's really handy. Tandem. This is my community of online native Russian speakers, which I found a couple of friends, well, not friends, they are friends now, but Russian speakers who want to continue learning the English, and you basically chat and help each other out with your chosen language, and I found it really, really handy. I'm not at a position yet to have a conversation with the Russian friends I've made, but I help them with their English by conversing with them in English, and they are so good. They are really, really good. So I have Google Drive here, which is my different places I organise my life. I have a folder which is quite premature at the moment, but I have it in my head that I'm going to write a novel. I don't know what yet, but I don't know. This is my personal folder with all my personal stuff in it. This is the space between the lines, my Bookstagram folder, where I kind of have my schedule of what I'm doing. This is my upload schedule. I'm terribly organised. And then we have Whisper Audios. I have a backup where I back up all my videos that I've done. And I also have my planning, which is here. So that's Google Drive. Notes is pretty much everything that comes to mind. Just where I store, I don't know, stuff I need to remember, but it's not like a event. It's just I don't know, where I have my Chinese takeaway order and where I write stuff like that, shopping lists and stuff. This is my Tesco groceries app where I order my groceries online, but I've actually stopped using Tesco now because I cannot for the life of me get a slot, click and collect a slot, and I've actually gone over to ALOT now because they do click and collect slots, and they're widely more available than Tesco, so I've boycotted Tesco for now. Canva is where I create my thumbnails for my YouTube videos. It seems to not work now. It's probably because I'm not connected to the internet. So Canva is where I create my thumbnails for my YouTube videos, but I actually use my desktop more because I find it's I can get screen grabs quicker from my editing software. Google Photos. I like to back up all of my photos onto Google Photos and the cloud, so there's two places that they're backed up. I don't trust internet-based applications really, so I like to have that kind of mental insurance just in case something goes wrong. I don't know. App Store, quite self-explanatory. Sheets is basically a shortcut from Drive where I organize all my spreadsheets because I love a good spreadsheet. Skype, I only use that to chat to my Russian friends because one of them uses Skype. Apart from that, I never use it. Lightroom, oh my god, I love Lightroom because you can, I've got tons of presets that I've downloaded from the internet, off-road, red, rich mood, rose gold, and I absolutely love it. I haven't ever used it to its full potential, but I just love it to edit photos. Gmail account. This is my Creator Studio account, but that's where I schedule all my Instagram posts for my Bookstagram. This is Diet Doctor. Oh, all these things. I'm sorry, guys. It's because I turn my iPad onto airplane mode when I'm filming because my microphone picks up the signal interference. So that's why I can't connect to any of these things. So Diet Doctor is an app which is focused on low carb meals, and as much as I can, I try to stick to a low carb diet to help my thyroid issues, and so far I love it, and I've really grasped onto it. I realise now that I didn't really eat a lot of carbs anyway, and the carbs that I did were always like a cheeky snack once a week. So I really like this because it gives you diet meal ideas and puts you together a meal plan. These are my messages, just from, text messages. This is New Chess. This is one of my favourite apps at the moment because after watching Queen's Gambit, my other half persuaded me to get back into chess again. He actually taught me how to play chess like 10 years ago, but I never really kind of grasped onto it. And I thought it was not for me and blah blah blah, but now I'm obsessed. And even though I get thrashed because I'm not that good right now, I'm a bit obsessed with playing and learning, and I don't even care that I lose. It's just, I love playing. This is Prime Video. I am actually watching Handmaid's Tale at the moment. I'm only actually on episode 2, but I'm getting quite bored with it. I know that's really unfair to say because I'm only on episode 2, but because I've read the book, it just feels like I'm reading the book again. It's actually a really good interpretation of the book in my opinion, but there's only so much white supremacy you can take. So that's just page 1. That's all the apps that I use on a daily basis, and it obviously makes sense for me to keep them all here on the front page, the first page that you open up. And there's a couple of these ones that I probably am gonna swap out or change with these other ones coming up, but I'll leave it there. I'm actually gonna split this video into maybe 2 parts because we've got a lot of apps to